everyone, welcome back to Breaking News Nigeria. So my people, Nyesom Wike said he's ready to defend Summouned in court if he's summoned. Don't forget that his name was mentioned among the 23 witnesses that's going to defend Kanu. According to Kanu's statement, he said, I've listed 23 witnesses that's going to defend me in court. And a lot of people have been shocked, based on that statement. That's in, and the worst part of it is that the people he listed are people we never expected. Like, what do they really have, to come and say in court? He listed Soludo, listed David Umahia, listed Hope Uzodinma, and also listed Wike. Like, people are really in shock. Anyway, guys, I would love you guys to listen to what Nyesom Wike said, as well as what the lawyer of Summouned said about the arrest of Sowore and the way they are treating Summouned. So guys, listen to this and I'm going to be right back. And please leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
Honorable Minister, if I may deviate a bit from politics, just quickly, a case currently ongoing, Summouned Kanu's case in court. There was a protest on Monday, but he was set to open his defense yesterday, and you were listed as one of his witnesses.
Compelling witness.
Alongside a number of other notable Nigerians, so former Attorney General, some governors, former governors as well, and another minister, David Umahia, was listed as well. I do not know if you are aware of this and why it is that you have been listed as one of the witnesses in this case.
And if you
see Nnamdi Kanu, you ask him, why did he list me? I did not go to say I want to be a witness. You are the one saying that. So if you see him, ask him, why did you list Wike as one of your witnesses?
Have you not seen it?
I'm coming. Mm-hmm. I don't list. See, you don't become a witness by reading newspaper. Mm-hmm. Nobody has served me any process. Nobody has subpoenaed me. So because I saw Wike's listed, therefore, I'm going to run helter skelter. No, you don't do that. If I am served, if I'm subpoenaed to come and give witness or to give evidence, I must obey the court. I must appear. But not on pages of newspaper. Nobody does that.
Excellency.
And so as to why I should be listed,
because of the
he who chooses me there, you should ask him the question. But if I am invited, if I'm supposed to come, go home and sleep. I will be there.
Let's start from when we drove into this area of Kuje. There was a barrage of police officers with heavy trucks, with pickups, with hillocks, mounted all over the environment, blockading the courts, the access to the court. And only lawyers were allowed to come in. Then we approached court, and the matter of Sowore and 13 others, including our lawyer Jimako, Okere, Kingdom, and others were called up. We applied, after the FIR was read to them, we applied for their bail. The court was gracious enough to grant them bail on very liberal terms. Now, having granted bail, the correctional officers moved some of the detainees back to Kuje prison, whereas Sowore was allowed to remain behind so as to fulfill his bail condition because his shorty was already on ground. While the shorty was fulfilling the bail condition, a policeman came around claiming that he has a remand order. Sowore was sitting under this mango tree here, claiming he has a remand order to detain Sowore. And Sowore was like, show me the order you have. He brought out a piece of paper, flashed it. Sowore said, wait, let me read it. Let me be sure it relates to me. The policeman squeezed the paper, put it in his pocket, and said Sowore should move. Sowore said he can't go anywhere unless he sees the remand order. While they were still talking, the next thing, all the policemen in the environment, more than 100 of them, came into this court compound, surrounded this mango tree where we were all sitting. And the next thing is, they grabbed Sowore by the neck. Some were holding his shirt, some were holding his leg. They were rough handling him. They pushed him until they crashed into this woman's food shop. I don't know what to call it, where he sells food. This is his table. Okay, let me show you. That's the woman's table. They broke it, fell her wear, scattered everything. The woman is there. They destroyed her properties for no just cause. Sowore was not resisting going. He said, show me the order you claim that you have, and I will follow you. But the man did not show the order. He just flashed a piece of paper like this so that you can't read it, and then squeezed it and put it in his pocket, and they all bundled him into their vehicle. One of the lawyer, Tope, was injured. If you check his hand, he's injured. Blood was coming out. His bib, this white thing we wear on the neck, was stained with blood. All of us, we ran away. And then the funny thing is that there was a guy who was the lawyer. He was making a call here. They say he was filming them. They also bundled him into their vehicle and left. And they refused anybody from bringing out their phones. If they saw you with phone, they grab you and throw you into their vehicle. So I want to find out really from Nigeria and from the Inspector General of Police. Did you give your men order to arrest people who video them in when they are arresting people? If you are doing a good work, shouldn't you want to advertise it so that people know, oh, I'm doing a good work? Why are you scared of being videoed? Why are you doing your things in secret? Shall say that you are a retired police officer? You are not qualified to be Inspector General. Sort it out with him in court. Why send your men to brutalize him whenever he raises that issue outside? Why do you send your men to brutalize? Because that is the essence of that brutality you saw. It was as if there's something personal between the police officers and Shawore. I don't think it was just because there's a remand order. I think there's something deep personal, and they really want to show him that they can deal with him anyhow and anywhere. That's what I saw here. Thank you.
So let's start with your phone name. No,
okay, my phone name now. Ogugu Iwelu is my name.
Okay, yes, sir. Can you tell us what transpired?
So I came in here. At that point, Shore was sitting right there, and with his lawyers and a few people, they were standing right behind. And you know, all of a sudden, some guy shows up with a white kaftan, and he had a white hat on, and another guy had a brown kaftan on, and he just said, "Oh, something like." I guess he had to cut some kind of remand order or something like that. And then they said, show us the order. The man had in his pocket, said, no. First of all, he came and said, no filming me here. Everybody shut your camera down. As he was talking, his militarized police were all over the place. He said, anybody film here, we'll arrest him. I think they took somebody in the back. I wasn't privy to that. But, you know, and then they said, show us the court order. He had the thing in his pocket. He's like, see, I'm here, see, I'm here. The lawyer said, let us see what do you want to take him to? And all of a sudden, boom, they just bundled him, run him over this woman's table. Just so total toggery, unnecessary. These are police officers. Is that how you run the show? Nah, if that's how you run the show, you're not running the show. Let's be very clear. And you know, and this country is too big for that. You know what I mean? So they were very, very unruly. And I think there was some personal vendetta. And I noticed something also. The guy in the brown had a little conversation with Shore, where Shore said to him, I don't know the guy's name. He said to him, you've been doing this since yesterday. This is personal to you. And the guy was saying, you will see today. So if anything happens to Shore, I'm going to pinpoint that guy. I'm very concerned about. Yeah.
Because of the kind of chaotic way that the Nigerian police force conducted themselves in these premises today. So this is an abuse of the powers of the police. And then it was not only Mr. Shore that was affected in this chaos that the police demonstrated here today. Lawyers were affected. Lawyers were injured. Lawyers were arrested. Ordinary Nigerians who wanted to capture the experience of what was happening today were arrested and bundled out of this place simply for videoing the situation with their phone. People who were trading were beaten and their goods were destroyed in these premises today. Lawyers who came to represent a lawyer who came to represent the client here today was arrested because he was calling his client and said, okay, court is now sitting. Where are you now? They bundled him away that nobody should use phone, because the police were in the premises and they were afraid of being videoed or being captured on tape because of the manner they were conducting themselves. So it is the highest level of misfortune. There are a lot of issues, but most importantly, the ordinary Nigerians who were affected here today, the journalists who were affected here today must report this. Many journalists were affected. I don't know. Let us report this in March. Yes, we don't even know the lawyer. We are trying to look for the client who he came to represent, but he has been arrested and bundled out of this place today. So it's a shameful situation. It's unfortunate. It's an abuse of power, and it is not something that we expect that Nigerians should continue to condone, because they brought Mr. Shore here on the purported allegation that Mr. Shore has flaunted and violated court order. Meanwhile, they have flaunted and violated the court order granting Mr. Shore bail here because they did not allow him the opportunity to perfect his bail. If you grant somebody bail and you give the person condition, bring a surety, it is for me to now call somebody that I know meets the bail condition to come and surety me. They have not even given him the opportunity to call anybody or to discuss with anybody to come and stand surety for him. But we are working on all that procedure as it is now.
Your full name?
AK.
Honestly, my people, what kind of country is this whereby people can no longer protest in peace again? If you protest, they will come and tear gas you. If you protest, they will come and arrest you. Like, this is a full evidence that the government want to suppress the people. They don't want the people to say where it is paining them, and this is very, very bad. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thought below. And also, if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do wait to hit the subscribe button, like and share this video, and turn on all notifications to be getting all the latest news in this channel. So guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.